We made it to Rico's and Lipa Batangas, and I hear something growling. There it is. Yeah, the hidden.
Wow.
Ooh, that looks beautiful. I don't know if I need the new bike now, do I? I know. Why you're jumping up and down? Does it sound different now? It does sound different, doesn't it? So smooth. Jinky's excited. Jinky, I thought you wanted a new bike.
Still want a new bike. You.
I gotta test ride it. I got a moto vlog when I test ride it. There it is. Diablo is finished. Tapos. No more upgrades. Thank you again, Sir Rico. Sir Rico is so good with what he does. It sounds so responsive now. New upgrades. We got first ever Rusi with an oil filter. So we got the oil filter here. We also changed the oil cooler. More than double the size of the factory oil cooler. Racing cams installed now?
Yeah, it's about 8mm lift.
8mm lift?
The stock is only about 6. Then you can hear the sound of the engine. It's slightly ticking.
Just a little cam sound. Yeah, I didn't really notice the cam sound.
Because of the high lift count.
That's not good.
Are you getting it now?
You did.
Everyone keeps asking me all the upgrades to Diablo. Like what all's been done to it and...
Before, we lifted the stroke. We put a higher stroke to achieve the 310cc. Then, to do that, you have some modification inside the transmission so that when it turns, it will not hit the gears, stuff like that. There's a lot of changes. Then, of course, the basic, the port and polish, there, change it to a big car, to 34mm car, like with the one that you want to use, the Pulso 34mm. Then you have your Phyto ignition coil. Then what else? A lot.
I know there's so much stuff done, it's hard to remember.
It's so hard to remember all of those. What we did.
The clutch.
Clutch, yeah. We use a high performance clutch, like the clutch linings and the clutch springs are made in Thailand. Then, since it is very hard to press, this one, so we put an extension to make it softer. We put an extension on the clutch arm.
So right here, this, yeah, right
Yeah,
there,
that
it's
one.
extended.
Make it softer. Then your sprocket now is 1539. Feels like only a stock. Feels like 1342 because of the power.
Yeah, it's still got the torque and everything, even with the high-speed sprockets.
Then the crankshaft, we dynamically and static balance and dynamic balance. That's what we did in your crankshaft.
Oh, the crankshaft this time, it's static and dynamic balance.
To gain more top end power.
And smoother, right?
And smoother, yeah. You'll see when you test this.
Oh, I could hear it. As soon as you started it, I was like, wow, that sounds like a different bike.
Yeah.
When I took off there, just when I go out, when I took off, it almost actually it lifted the
Front tire?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, I've done that before, just tapping the throttle and it would lift the front, but I don't think the clutch was holding it anymore after a while. So,
It will hold now.
yeah, we upgraded the clutch again. There's so many modifications to this. It's really hard to recall them all. But the stock is 223 cc's. Rusi calls it 250, but it's 223. And this one is now 310 cc's with racing cam, static and dynamic balance crankshaft. Wow, yeah, so much stuff to mention, it's hard. I'll try to make a list of it.
We can do the top speed video. We can a little later.
Everyone wants to know the top speed of it. Thank you, sir, I really appreciate it.
Thank you also.
Everybody, got to see this man right here. Sir Rico, RG Tech Racing. Like I said, I thought this bike was dead in the water and he brought it back to life. And this time when I brought it back, we did so many performance upgrades, but we never upgraded the cooling system. So this time I wanted to get the cooling system done, and we got the racing cams installed and all that. So yeah, I can't wait to try this out now. So the oil filter also acts as an oil cooler to cool down the oil more while it passes through. And then, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this right here because they're getting real strict on the laws. 115 is what you're allowed to have for the decibel reading. But I don't know, it's so much smoother now, it almost sounds quieter. One last modification. When you turn, this can't open all the way because it hits this part right here on the quick throttle. So we're gonna cut that off. So the way it's been is I only had like 45% of my throttle, if that. Because the way they made it with that slant, it was stopping it from going any further. We're gonna cut that off, and then I'll be able to go full throttle now and really open up my carburetor. Now we got this part off. Oh yeah, revs a lot more now. Test drive now. Some kids never grow up. Improvement? Yeah. Right there's before, now all the way there. Big difference.
That's the reason why we don't have a top end power before.
Oh, that's why. I know I've said it before, but this time, that Uma Racing quick throttle's gotta go.